Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I'm wondering if you're looking forward to springtime weather as much as I am. In the next couple days, we have another delightful round of snow coming our way, but that has not stopped me from starting to add little touches of spring around the house, mostly concentrating on the kitchen for the time being. Family life has been quite busy lately, so I haven't had a lot of time for big projects, but I have been working on quite a few small little things here and there when I find the time, so today I thought I would catch you up on what I've been up to. The first thing I worked on was giving this $20 table a makeover. It's a hefty little sucker, but the top was looking pretty rough, so I took out my electric sander and sanded it all the way down to the bare wood, but I kept the base as is, and I applied 2 coats of primer. The description box is going to have a list of supplies and products I'm using today, so check that out if you're interested. After the primer, I added some paint. I think I used about 2 coats. I just had that sitting around. And then finally, I added a clear protective coat to the top of the table. I love using the Minwax water-based polyacrylic. I made sure to let it dry in between coats and then gave it a light sanding, and I added 3 coats. And look how pretty it turned out. I absolutely love it. So now that I've got it placed in the living room, I think we should add a few spring-like touches, don't you think? Oh yes, that looks very nice and very spring-like. The tulips I'm using, I bought a couple years ago off of Amazon, and I absolutely love these. They are so lifelike, they feel real, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'll make sure to link them below. I'm actually thinking about buying some more, even though I have a ton of them already. I just need more. You may have noticed that I have a different sofa here in the living room. I bought this $20 find for my daughter Zoe's room, but unfortunately, with its long legs, we could not get it through the narrow doorway of her bedroom, so it's just sort of been sitting around unused ever since, until the other day I realized that, you know what, that might look really good in the living room for springtime. So we did a little switcheroo, and we're both pretty excited about it. I have also taken some time to start some seedlings. I moved this piano bench from the other room to sit in front of the window, and I think this would be a great spot to put the seed trays. It's an experiment, of course, but we'll see how it goes. I'm experimenting with seeing if it is possible to grow lettuce inside. I've been wanting to try this all winter long. I don't know what has taken me so long, but that is what I'm going to do, and we'll see how it goes. I will definitely keep you posted. Also, I am planting some small zinnia plants. Zinnias are really easy to grow, so I am hoping that I'll have like a bumper crop of zinnias that I can fill up some pots to add to both my deck and down along the back door area. So I'm super excited. It only took a couple days and I already had seedlings, so I am super excited that this seems to be working out pretty well for me. The next project I worked on was repairing this quilt. I made it years ago out of vintage sheets, and it is one of my favorites. If you remember back to our former dog, Shelby Baby, she was the sweetest, but she loved to chew holes in blankets, and this poor quilt got a few from her. Since I would really like to use this quilt in my bedroom for the summer months, I scrounged around in my scrap fabric bin and found some matching fabric, which I cut into smaller sizes and then made patches out of them. I just folded the edges to the back side about 1/4 of an inch, and then I mitered each of the corners, making sure I ironed it nice and flat. I attached my homemade patches with my sewing machine and it worked out pretty good. I even went into my embroidery bin and was delighted to find this cute little bird that I embroidered like years ago. So I made that into a patch as well, added it to the quilt, and I think it is super cute. I really liked the layered patch look, so I did that in a few other places as well, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now I have the quilt draped over this bench at the end of my bed. I also refreshed my desk display and added a spring bouquet, which I think turned out so pretty. I can't remember if I ever shared this chair. I thought it was so adorable. I gave it a makeover with some paint. I love all its fun little details, and it is the perfect size for this desk. I'm always trying to figure out new ways to use vintage handkerchiefs, so I thought I would loop one through the handle on my desk to add a little pop of color here, and I think it's a kind of a fun way to use it. One of the things that I've really been wanting to do is add some curtains, finally, in this room. Like I said, this room is a work in progress, and truthfully, I have not spent much time on it at all. So I found a curtain rod option off of Amazon, and it arrived the other day, so I was so excited to get it installed. It comes in these like 2-foot sections that screw together. So it comes in different sizes, but I ordered a really long one so it would span all 3 of the windows. And I have to say I'm pretty impressed. It is lightweight, yet it seems really sturdy and like substantial. So I'm very pleased with that. I also went ahead and ordered some curtain clips. When attaching these to my curtain, what I like to do is fold the curtain right sides together and then place the curtain clip about 1/4 of an inch from the edge of the fold. It makes a little dart on the front of the curtain, which is a nice little accent, but my absolute favorite is the fact that the pleats practically make themselves. It is so easy and it works perfectly every single time. So this is how I hang my curtains all the time when I'm using these curtain hooks. And I love the fact that I don't have to mess with it for like a long period of time, and it always looks nice. So that's a great little tip. If you have never tried that, I would definitely give it a try. The babies are totally not impressed with my curtains, but I think they make the room instantly look so much more cozy and put together. So I am absolutely loving them. I've had these curtains for years. They're actually made from a vintage sheet, and I'm so happy to be able to reuse them here in my new house. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I've been up to lately. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye now.